What's up, guys? It's Ben from My Sports Stop, here to talk about the Green Bay Packers' newest addition, running back Christine Michael, who they claimed off of waivers from the Seattle Seahawks. Now, obviously, the Packers have not been themselves as of recent. They're 4-5, third in the NFC North, and are currently on a 3-game losing streak. So, what's been the problem? Well, they've had a lot of problems. But one of the biggest ones has been the running game. The loss of Eddie Lacy has been huge on them. He is currently on injured reserve, and if he does get taken off on injured reserve, the earliest time that can be is week 15. So we still got a ways to go before we see him back on the field. James Starks just played his first game coming back from injury. Didn't really have much of an effect. I don't really see him as a feature running back. Never really has been, besides maybe during the postseason in 2010. And then after that, we had Don Jackson for a while, the undrafted rookie. He just got put on IR, so he's going to be done for the season. And then we all remember the trade for Niall Davis, who was who we traded away for a 7th round pick. But we ended up cutting him, so we got our 7th round pick back. So it doesn't really matter. But now, having Christine Michael, you might be having the same question. Well, I mean, this Niall Davis guy didn't really work out. What's to say he will? And yeah, you have the right to ask that question. But at the same time, Christine Michael has actually had a really good season so far. He was starting in Seattle while Thomas Rawls was on the mend, and he has rushed for over 400 yards so far in starting 7 of their 9 games. So it's pretty impressive what he's been doing. He also has 6 touchdowns, and really, when it comes down to it all, Christine Michael is better than any Packers running backs that are healthy right now, and that's huge. And so you really gotta put that all in perspective, but then you also have to ask the question: well, is he gonna be able to come in right away, work with this offense, work with Rodgers, work with the offensive line? How is that essentially gonna play out? And yeah, maybe he is gonna need a little bit of time. When we see him against Washington, I expect him to get maybe 10 carries around there. He'll probably split the load with James Starks. Maybe have Ty Montgomery still in the backfield a little bit. Ty Montgomery he's been playing pretty well, considering he took 0 snaps at running back in preseason. So overall, when you think about it, I think this was a no-brainer for the Packers to pick him up. And if you disagree with that, well, if the Packers wouldn't have picked him up, the Vikings would have. So I'd rather have Christine Michael suit up as a Packer in green and gold than in purple and yellow with the Vikings. So let's hope it works out. I am a Packer fan, so I do hope it works out. Packers need something to pick them up, and if Christine Michael can do anything to change that, then I think we're all on board for that. So that's it. And yeah, go on our website, mysportstop.com, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and have a fantastic week of NFL football.